what a day. A fine end to a fantastic week. And how do we set this weekend off? With another fantastic edition of the legendary Friday Nights of the Nerd-O-Roundtable. Woo! Yeah, man. Yours truly, King Nerdificent Waller Sharp in the building, joined by Anthony from 2 Cubicles Down. What it is, good sir?
What's up, Wongsters? What's going on?
Yes. Ryan Twitch Master McBain.
It's with Ryan McBain with one Y, but not where you think.
You did that. You did that.
He did.
Tom is talking Cunningham.
We are not pleased at that joke.
Aw, no, you didn't. That's not right. Not right now. No, I don't want to catch that type of hate. I don't know how those fans and followers and everyone out there reacts to shit like that. But that was very funny, Tom. Dr. Liz from the Freeway is trying her best to connect with us.
From the Freeway.
Mo is off tonight. We want to send our thoughts and prayers to Mo Kelly, La Mujer, as they are dealing with an issue. You don't need to know what, just know we need you to join us in sending your thoughts and prayers. Today, wow, I mean, so much shit is jumping off. Disney is really going ham with D23. They have literally walked in the door today and unzipped their pants and just let loose a ton of shit. While everyone else is content starved, D23 is saying, fuck all y'all, we're there.
D23 came out and said the 23 is for inches.
Oh, shit. Because tomorrow, Tom, they are literally putting their dick on the table because just what they've let us know Marvel is about to do, people are already saying, oh, yo, look, there's the first poster for Captain America 4. Oh, shit, there's the Fantastic Four poster. Daredevil Born Again is in the building. You don't know what else. Word has it that Ryan Reynolds is stopping through, that we are going to get a preview of some of the mega stars that they have teased that are coming to Disney in the years to come. Damn it, it's about to be on and fucking popping.
You know, Twala, tease would be initials. They dropped full government names, first and last, like... You hoes thought it was going to be another Superman? Bitches, we have Henry Cavill. You thought that Giancarlo Esposito was only working for Vought? Hoes, we got Giancarlo Esposito. They went ham.
Look, when you casually throw Denzel Washington's name out,
just
I'm like, well, I'm done.
Like
I need to leave right now.
Denzel's in the MC. Oh, I didn't tell you. Double Oscar winner Denzel Washington's in the MC. Oh, I'm sorry.
They could have just said Denzel.
Yeah,
we all would have known.
You just go on ahead and release Shazam: Wrath of the Gods in 2 years. We good over here. What if he's Nathaniel Richards?
Hey, Tom, you stop that. Tom, don't you start blowing up.
Holy shit, that just fucking came to me. We got Kang as Jonathan Majors, and Kang is a descendant of Nathaniel Richards. We've already seen a Nathaniel Richards who's black in that horrible Josh Trank bullshit. You don't have a really solid place for him to be.
Look, I actually like Ryan's suggestion of Blue Marvel.
No, that was my suggestion. He doesn't want him to be Blue Marvel. That was my suggestion.
I thought that
I like
would be
Denzel,
dope.
but I don't want him as Blue Marvel.
I need him to be in shape if he's going to be Blue Marvel, though. I don't need him looking like. I don't need Equalizer.
Yeah,
No,
I mean,
all right.
Flight. You don't need Flight Denzel.
don't get me wrong, I love
Actually,
Denzel.
I love Flight Denzel. I just don't want to see
That
it
was
in a bodysuit.
That was Denzel.
Yeah.
That was Denzel playing Denzel.
Yeah. That was a damn good movie. Underrated.
Oh, that was.
I mean, not underrated. He got an Oscar nomination for it, but
There are a couple of additions, and even the more recent edition of Blue Marvel that they had out there. He's wearing the jacket.
Yeah.
mhm.
You know, and he's got the short, close cut fade with the gray on the side.
Mhm.
I'm like, I
Very
don't know,
Reed
man.
Richards
I don't know.
adjacent.
Very much so. Look, there's just the fact that the MCU is telling you that we are beyond just making superhero films. This is not what we're doing anymore. She-Hulk is letting you know that we are able to make genre specific and release genre specific projects. She-Hulk is a sitcom.
Right.
The what is it? The fucking Moon Knight. That's a thriller and a mystery, or whatever. They're just doing
Whatever you
genre
want.
films, and now every star is coming to the table saying, "I want a little bit of that.
Yeah.
I want a piece.
Please, sir, I want some more."
That's just to let everyone know, when you got something like the damn DC fandom saying, "Nah, we're not coming. We're not coming this year at all.
We're skipping.
We're skipping it because," and maybe they heard, maybe they were like, "Look, Disney is kicking it off with Little Mermaid. They're kicking it off with Inside Out 2. Just everything that they Mufasa. Come on, man. They dropped
Snow White, Disenchanted,
Peter Pan and Wendy. They're just saying we've got content.
We don't need
and
Peter Pan and Wendy.
What is it? Hocus Pocus 2?
Oh, Hocus Pocus
Right.
2. Sanderson
Haunted
sisters
House
are back.
finally. And those are just the names by just if you go to Disneyland,
Name brand.
to let you know we're breaking at the vault open right now.
But can we get to She-Hulk because Anthony has a heart out? Can we hop right into
yes.
those green thighs, please?
Look, She-Hulk.
Bro,
She
would
carried
swipe
him.
right on
I
her.
was done.
Look,
would've swiped
it's
right on
She-Hulk
her like
and
it's
Wong,
nobody's
and that's the
business.
new name of the series.
It's dare I say schlong.
Oh,
Okay.
snap.
Oh, okay.
Dare you.
It's
D23! I see what you did there.
it's Wong and Madison.
Oh my
man.
god.
Show.
Oh my god. I literally. Oh my god.
Oh god.
Do you like that? Do you like vodka? Oh my
Hey, yo,
god.
finding out Juan used to get tossed up is hilarious. And knowing that he still got some gin or whatever at the house left over from the wedding.
Slow gin
Look,
fez.
that's dope. That to me is dope. All of that is dope, though. This whole episode, yes.
Wait, which
Is it a
wedding?
filler? Yes.
Which what?
We don't know what wedding it was.
Oh yeah, we don't know about which wedding it was. No.
Look, the last
It certainly
wedding that
wasn't
we
Strange
know
and Clea.
was when he went to Homegirl to Christine's wedding.
Yeah, but he didn't even know he was going there because he even asked, like, whose wedding? He even asked during Doctor Strange too.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, and he was like, "You went to that?"
No, it was a wedding in Camertage though. I thought he said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't have been
Ain't
Christine.
no
It was
regular wedding having goat milk.
maybe it was what is it? Rentro? Who's the bull? The green bull thing?
Oh,
the green
maybe,
minotaur.
Yeah. Oh, come on, man. I mean, look, there's no bestiality over there, or is there? I don't know because he was wearing gear. He was someone made that outfit for him. Look, this to me, this series has proven that they don't have to give a fuck about anything else. They are able to create an insulated show. One thing I appreciated, strange is, it was very light on She-Hulk movement. They just said, just sit there for a minute.
Yeah.
You sit there.
Yeah.
Don't do too much.
That's better. I'm fine with that. I'm completely fine. The only
'cause
time
her
it got
walk was
particularly
fine.
aggressive was when she picked up old boy.
That was funny.
No, it was very good, and they had teased that in the promo, so
Yeah,
I knew it was
yeah.
coming.
She wanted snoo that night.
Snoo.
Wait,
That was
wait,
snoo, man.
But I mean, you're more attracted to her as
Yes.
a Hulk.
Yes. Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Yes.
Uh,
Oh yes.
She's look, Jennifer is little.
Now is she little,
She-
but look,
she
she
little,
put all
little.
that powerfulness on you.
Right, the
Powerful,
thighs.
thick
Oh, yeah.
thighs.
Just-
You saw
Yeah.
that? You saw that twerk? She has absolute muscle control. That
Yeah.
sort of muscle control is worth its weight in green thighs.
She had me when she said, "Let's take these fries to go." I was like, "Okay."
Yeah, yeah. I was a bit disappointed, old boy, though. To be talking. I mean, obviously that was just game, but he was reading game books when she hopped into the portal, so that he was ready with the game book in his hand when she popped back
Yeah.
into the portal. That's
Yeah.
a lot of game to just be like, I got the cheeks, I'm out.
Though, and
Checked it
this
off
is
his list.
interesting from someone who is currently within the swipe world of dating. And a lot of the profiles that I come across from just women, I'm surprised at the number of women who describe guys like that. Guys like that seem to be the main descriptor of what they say they don't want. Don't come at me spitting that game, acting like you've read every book written by Oprah. There's this constant theme that you see from women who are expecting someone to be super suave and super, correct, only to just be a fuckboy. And that seems to be what's out there. So when I watched, I was just like, wow, this episode is really tapping into what I see on the other end of why women are so angry on these damn dating apps. There's a lot of anger, and I'm like, yo, why are you creating an angry profile? The first line, don't come at me with no bullshit. What?
I'm gonna say this. I have been watching a show called Sweet Life on HBO. It's Issa Rae show, and it's about like the late 20s crew, and it's a group of Black guys and girls and whatever, and it is the most perplexing thing watching them. And because it somewhat relates to when my friend group when I was their age, but I can see the anger. Like I could totally see how women can be so angry over, these people that they're trying to date that are called men.
It's funny because like she's very, very angry, Jen Walters, at the dating scene. But what made me laugh the most is on her phone. It's Captain America's
ass. Yep.
I was like, okay, girl.
That's her wallpaper.
Yeah, no, it's everything about this show is enjoyable. This is the first like what I consider to be outright filler episode of a Marvel show, a Marvel D+ show that I didn't mind. And I didn't mind it because of Madison. She was such a perfect vocal fry party girl idiot. I just absolutely was taken in by her. And I just Donnie Blaze.
Donnie Blaze.
Yeah,
and at first I was like, did he just say Johnny Blaze? They're not doing this to Ghost Rider, I know. And then he was just Donnie Blaze and he was just corny. I thought maybe they were going to try to make him into somebody. I mean, the Darkhold's gone. I thought maybe they were going to try to make him into somebody who gets entranced by something because he looked intrigued when Wong was talking about the powers of whatever. But then he just opened up the thing and turned into a fuckboy. But then you had Madison, and it was like a one-note joke that kept singing arias. I couldn't take my eyes off of her. She was amazing. And then she's with Wong and Kamertage twice she's in Kamertage. So obviously that's Wong's little boo thing. I was just very, very pleased with this episode.
She gives the bailiff a drink. You can have it.
Yeah, you can have it. I'm done. I'm not sick.
Not since Alligator Loki have I been like, yo, I'm gonna need more of this.
Yeah, exactly.
I just like Wong's just chilling watching The Sopranos. And like getting mad because she spoiled
She's
it for
ruining
him.
it.
I'm like,
spoiling everything for him.
Oh,
this has been out for like so many years.
So sad.
Like, dude, you're the Sorcerer Supreme, dog. Why are you like putting up with this nonsense? But it worked. I laughed.
It absolutely worked.
I just give me more of that.
It was devastatingly funny. It was
I was really surprised at how they were able to just say fuck it. Like, look, here's an episode. It doesn't have to be connected to anything. We're just going to keep going with this storyline. And it made me not care where the story is going overall. It's like it took me out of the expectation of like there was no reveal. I'm like, nah, you know what? I'm good. Just keep doing if you can keep doing good television, I'm fine. I don't need everything to be over the top heroic. Sometimes I just want to watch something entertaining. We're at such a dearth of really solid entertaining shows that every time I come back to them, I'm like, wow, this is still good. There's a lot of shows I watch where I'm like, oh man, I don't know if I'm coming back anymore after this one. This one hasn't done that, and I'm surprised because I thought that from the first episode, I was like, dude, this damn CGI, I think this is gonna bother me. And now I'm to the point where I'm like, I don't know if I care. And maybe if they can keep doing episodes like this where they can hold back on her moving around, which is when you really see it. Look, they got a winner. A winner.
I think the funny thing was in the beginning of the episode when she breaks the fourth wall, talking about how Wong's in this shit. and it's like that's our Twitter armor. As long as we got Wong up in here, Twitter can't say anything bad about the show. And they I mean, in their poker, I mean, I would really like that they went back and reshot that just for that episode. Because they're like everybody knows now how like great Wong is, how funny he is, how he's literally in everything with Phase 4 of the MCU. He's been in pretty much everything between shows and movies. Like he's everywhere.
No, he is, and it's an interesting. He's kind of like the Han Solo of the MCU, where he's a lot more grounded. He does use powers. He does do fantastical shit. But really, he also just wants to catch up on old episodes of The Sopranos and find a good sandwich. It's just like he makes it relatable. He's a good bridge. He's kind of like the character in Ant-Man and the Wasp, the Luis guy.
Yes.
You know, in that same sort of way. How can you be upset that Wong's making an appearance? You just can't. You can't
put him in any situation.
Yeah, and he's good.
He's great.
2 episodes ago when they're like, hey, you do know you participated in the jailbreak of a prisoner. It's a federal crime. Gotta go. Open the doors, gone. And it's like,
come and catch me, bitches.
Yeah.
I don't know. They're almost baiting us. If tomorrow they come out and say that Benedict Wong is getting his own series, I'm all in. I'm over the top.
Of course.
Oh, you could do it.
Wait, Benedict Wong.
That's his name, Benedict Wong.
That's his name.
His real human name.
His real name.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was like, wait.
Name.
Yeah, the government.
That's his government name.
Okay.
Yeah. They give him a show. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Why not?
But does he need his own show? He's in everything.
I'll take him any way I can.
I'm just saying he's everywhere.
Yeah.
Like he's a
Is that the way you want to phrase that?
Character.
I know. As soon as I said it, I hope it didn't. Yeah. I got nothing for that.
It is amazing though. Even still with this episode, they have found ways to try to hate on it. Some of the Twitter chatter is they're making a mockery of the legal system. Some asshole literally tried to put that out there as if we're supposed to also take this as a serious legal show. I'm like, you guys are just
like
you guys are fighting. You're fighting for reasons to hate something, making a mockery of the legal system. Okay,
the legal system is mockery.
Okay.
Well, in many instances, yeah. I mean,
I mean, look, we got those judges in Pennsylvania. Okay, look, I marvel at how easily nerddom has descended into absolute hate and vitriol. And Jesus. I mean, hell, blame it on Obama if you want to for exposing all these individuals and their real nature and what they really feel about the actual inclusion of any person of color or any woman being in a role of power or anything, and they're losing their mind. Queen so-and-so that they introduced in last night's Rings of Power,
the princess,
were like, burn down the whole damn castle. How is she the queen? Motherfucker, because she's written into the damn series as the queen.
That's not
what I'm saying? It's like, stop it.
No, that's the dwarf princess. Who are you talking about?
No, I'm talking in last night's episode.
Last night, the new episode, which I haven't seen yet. Yes. Sorry. Okay.
Yeah, no, they introduce a black queen ruling over the island of
the island of doesn't exist. Right, yes. That one.
Yeah, but I was like, oh my God.
Of mystery.
No, but I I really like the show. Is it the Rings of Power or something?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because it is the prequel that I needed to really understand the context of Lord of the Rings.
Well, it's gives you that prequel and it gives you the context of how everything came together, but the shit is just beautifully shot. Mm-hmm. It is one of the most magnificent series that we have seen on television. It's where you can watch the House of the Dragons or the Game of Thrones, and there are a lot of scenes where I'm just like, yeah, man, that kind of looks like that was shot in like Lancaster. Like it doesn't really look like it's in a land far away. It's just there are just certain scenes where it's like, okay, cool, you guys saved a little bit on where you shot this. fine. At this season, they're like, look, if we have to put $1 million into every scene shot on this just to make sure it looks right, they're doing that. And still,
the suspense of every single episode is like movie level suspense. It is, that's the princess.
There she
is. Queen.
That's the queen. That's the queen.
Home dude is still alive. Anyway, that's the point is.
All right, Ryan ain't seen it yet. Neither is Tom.
That's fine.
It is the level of suspense when it comes to the orgs in this. I mean, it's just intense, and the way they ended this last episode.
Okay, so I have to ask the question that everybody really wants to know. So is Black Elf the baby daddy of the healer girl?
Is he though? You know,
the
son.
I wonder.
The son looks like he could be that elf's child.
First of all, why ain't we seen that boy's ears? Because he got that ridiculous Bobby Brady page boy from Middle Earth. You ain't never seen that boy's ears because they pointy.
Maybe.
And that little boy is a mocha chocolata. Yeah.
And no one else in the village is.
Nobody else in the village is.
Well, we don't know who her husband was. Because her husband was. I'm just saying.
But this is my point.
Her husband was.
Didn't they say something about like in the first episode, like it wouldn't work because one's a human and one's an elf? Didn't they?
Yeah, but the kid's an asshole.
Relationship wouldn't work. I just thought they said like like the relationship ain't gonna work because elves and humans hate each other. I thought it was just like
that elves are so long-lived that to mate with a human just necessarily means that the love of your life is going to die and you're going to be without her forever.
I just really love how we get to see what these realms look like before, because like in Lord of the Rings, all of them were, destitute or burned, like they've been devastated by some type of conflict. And so this one, you get to see what they actually look like in their full glory, which I think is just really pretty to see.
Indeed. The thing that they really are excelling at is without making it an issue, without drawing attention to it, they are diversifying the realm of Middle Earth. And they're doing it in such a way to elegantly show how everyone was included in this world that was created. Why is this such a problem? Why can you not have a black elf?
I mean, you know why. I don't got a problem with it.
It's a fantasy world. It's literally, it's not a historical retelling of the days before Christ or whatever. It's just, come on, man. This is just
make believe. It's
Here's
all
the
make
reason.
believe.
Because a lot of people that are mad when they watch a TV show or movie, they want to see their own reflection. And if they don't get that, they're mad. It's as simple as that.
It's that easy. So then we got to put some.
I think it's cool to
older
see
white
that
guy who lives in his mom's basement on TV.
I do think that I'm assuming that Gandalf. I believe Tom that we're assuming that Gandalf is the dude from the sky who fell from the sky, right?
That's
and
what
now to me, I think it makes so much sense as to why he hid the ring with them. Like, I mean, I just think that the close relationship that he would have had with these individuals, and now we get to see where they begin to start their foundation for their community because they're a migrant people in this show. So eventually I'm sure that we'll get to see that. I just think this show is just if you liked Lord of the Rings, and I didn't like The Hobbit, but if you somewhat like The Hobbit, then you'll fall in love with this show.
Definitely. You'll fall in love with it because there's a lot less walking, a lot less meaningless scenes of just wide open space. The pacing of this series is really good. The story is phenomenal. The CGI, the characters, everything about it is good.
Mm-hmm.
I have not been watching a single solitary episode of the Dragon Show. How is that coming along?
It's okay.
I still haven't watched past the first episode.
I've watched
I'm just not
episodes.
intrigued. I'm not intrigued by it. I'm much more taken in. I watched both of the Rings of Power episodes straight on.
Right.
I had no interest in watching a second episode, not only because I found the actors to be wanting, and I really don't like the asshole from The Crown, and it's Morbin time.
It's Morbin time, baby. Come on.
I'm just not intrigued. I'm upset at the I'm just upset at the fact that they are treating this property. I really do like the books. And it feels just like they're pimping it, and they are, because it's the movie business, and I get it, and it's a thing that could sell, and so they're doing it. But I just don't like it.
I don't dislike it. I think that it's okay for what it is. I think that it gives me more context to the characters and why why Game of Thrones, why they're so nitty and gritty. I'm actually going to say something that's offensive, maybe offensive. One of the things that I didn't dislike Game of Thrones, I actually like Game of Thrones. I don't even have a problem with all of the seasons, and I know that that's controversial. I get it. I don't care. But the thing is that to me, all of Game of Thrones shows the inhumanity of white folks. And because we ain't there. And so when you bring us into Game of Thrones, this dragon show, and by the way, there's now Asians also. So I'm sure that there's going to be even more hate that shows up in the background of this episode. But I was like, I'm not sure that we even fit. But okay, I don't care about diversity in this space. I think that it really is a nomadic. It's not us, but we can be anywhere. I get it, but I don't. It doesn't fit.
You're fine with black people being excluded from a whole lot of rape and murder and fuckery.
Well, I'm just saying, like, they got dragons, so I think anybody can come in that motherfucker. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
If you got dragons on your TV show, don't get mad at me about some type of diversity. Motherfucker, you got dragons on your TV show.
Right.
Yeah, but I mean, like,
and one of the dragons is black.
Area.
Yeah, with gold teeth.
No, Michael Bay did not. Michael Bay is not involved in this, Ryan. Michael Bay is not involved in this. I'm just saying. I feel your point though, Liz, in saying that, like, this is one of those areas where you go over someone's house and you go, nah, I'll wait outside, or nah, I don't want any of your food. Like, I don't want to come over your house because it's real nasty over there.
It fits. I mean, Game of Thrones kind of fits in the history in that part of the world anyway. So I'm cool with the exclusion. But you can put us there. I don't care, but I'm cool with you excluding me because we're not into marrying our cousins and our first cousins and having babies with them at 13. And
it's like a party. Yeah, I get it. It's like a party you're glad you weren't invited to. I wasn't invited. Oh, that's cool. I wasn't gonna go anyway.
Yeah. Wait, y'all was doing Molly, Coke, and what in Jello? Nah, I'm all right.
Bye, Anthony.
Bye, Anthony.
Oh, yep. Oh man, I didn't get to hear good news, everybody.
Good news, everybody.
I guess the only other thing that I'm wondering about not Game of Thrones, but the Rings of Power,
Rings of Dragons,
Rings, all that shit is why would you give both of these series a second season? Like this to me it's going so far into trying to build a backstory to a story that's already finished. Both of these stories are already finished for the most part. Why do we need another season of what happened before it all came to an end.
But it's 4,000 years in the future. So, I mean, at least I keep saying that right, in the past. 4,000 years in the past. So there's a lot that you can kind of give us up to the point, I guess.
I actually don't have a problem with the idea of exploring lands and mythologies that are beloved. I really don't. It was like, to me, this is the Watchman version of Tolkien, right? So you've got a universe that's set in a place that's familiar. You're seeing stuff that you've never seen before. You're being introduced to characters that you think, I mean, we all think probably that the stranger is Gandalf, and I'm perfectly fine with that. You've got Galadriel as like only 300 years old as opposed to 4,300 years old. It's fine. I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem if you do it well, if you shoot it well, if the production values are high, the characters are engaging. I don't care. Keep it going. Like, it's just like with the fact, I think they've done a good job in the Paramount Plus versions of Star Trek. I wasn't a fan of all the Star Trek spinoffs and all the different things. I didn't watch Enterprise with Scott Bakula, but I really did dig Discovery. Haven't been a big fan of Picard, but I like Strange New Worlds. If you're doing it well, keep giving me good stuff. I don't care. Discovery kind of sidestepped that issue by leapfrogging like 3,000 years into the future or whatever. So you don't have to worry about, oh, well, eventually it's going to be Generations or eventually it's going to be First Contact. You kind of just sidestep that and you're just telling a whole new range of stories in a whole new universe where the whole new stuff is happening. So I think that's one way to do it. Here, like Liz said, there's, 2,000 to 3,000 years at least, even though they're kind of compressing some stuff in certain characters. You've got plenty of space to tell stories. And if you do a good job of telling me stories that make sense and that I can enjoy, then fine.
Quick question, Tom. Who is your favorite captain? For me, it's Cisco.
I mean, that's like a space station, though, right? Is that
He's still
really?
A captain.
No, he is. I mean, of course. I mean, look, Cisco's great. I do like Michael Burnham, and I like the new Pike. I actually do like the new Pike. The guy Black Bolt. I like him. So yeah, I mean, I'm a guy who grew up on reruns of Star Trek with everybody's favorite James Tiberius Kirk. Yeah. So Shatner, he's kind of like the prototype. And I don't think Chris Pine had the same sort of charisma that Shatner brought to the role. But I do like Michael Burnham. And again, one of the reasons that I respond to Michael Burnham so much is that unlike the other episodic shows, these are real dramatic arcs that play out over a season. And she is the first captain that I'm aware of who actually has a relationship that is actual and realized across the course of a season. Shatner was boning any green chick who bounced in his orbit, but she had a real relationship with Brother Man, Book. And even though there were real conflicts and tensions in things that threw them apart in this latest season, I enjoyed seeing that aspect, having that sort of interior life in a captain, which basically you generally don't have in these shows. So there are different captains that I like for different reasons. Of course, Cisco was the first black dude, and he's a badass. So and he had a son, and so that's great.
Hey, seriously, y'all are almost talking another language to me because I don't know who any of these people
are.
So
you don't know who
Dragon
a captain named Hawk.
Captain named Hawk.
I know Picard, and I know that Whoopi Goldberg was on the space station.
Guinan, yeah.
Guinan, yeah.
No, she was in 10 Forward.
I do like the Picard show. I don't know the Picard show.
Oh, do you? I thought the first season was fine. I have not yet watched the second season, and I'm glad the next season is the last.
No, hey, but look, they're bringing Geordie LaForge back in the last season.
Oh.
I mean, LeVar's back.
The next episode of the Dragon Show is actually supposed to be where I think it's going to get a little bit more interesting. This one was not, the third episode wasn't as interesting. And I thought it was fascinating because we got to see who could have married each other, what houses could have been brought together.
Ew.
Is
R. Kelly doing the soundtrack for the next show?
The last episode had a whole bunch of grown men looking at little girls.
Well, I mean, she's of age, so I guess she's what, 16?
Ew.
Oh, I'm good.
Again.
Look, Liz, look. You don't have to convince me not to watch it. You don't have to convince me not to watch it.
Y'all can keep the diversity issue on this show. We don't want it.
I'm cool.
I'm just glad Brother Man, who married into the Targaryens, had an age-appropriate marriage with 2 children that aren't being raped. I'm good.
Well, they're at war right now, so we'll see if they survive.
Good
I mean,
Lord.
I don't want to.
I can't.
The next episode is going to start with their heads on a table.
No, it's
blonde locks and all.
But the next episode is going
blonde dreadlocks.
Like the level of mutiny that's taking place that we already knew was going to come. So it's just,
the brother's a prick and a half.
So
I'm actually kind of curious, if changing the subject a little bit, of D23, what surprises they're going to pull out. Like, what rabbit out of the hat are they going to pull out? We already know they're going to show the cast of Fantastic Four, which you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
What surprises they're going to go out?
If you got to presume, if they announce Denzel, then we're going to know what Denzel's character is.
Yes.
And so that would be a surprise. I guess you can't make Denzel like a Skrull, because it's too much makeup and prosthetics, and he's not going to deal with that bullshit. I guess you could have him as a Skrull who barely ever appears as a Skrull. But I don't know. I mean, the first Beyonder had a Jerry curl and a dance suit, so maybe they're going to bring him in as the Beyonder or something. So I don't know, but it's clearly going to be about, if they do the Fantastic Four and they reveal Giancarlo Esposito as Victor Von Doom, I think the world is going to melt. I don't know what mythology you're going to twist to turn him. I mean, maybe he's the adopted son of a tyrant or something. I don't know. But it's still Eastern Europe.
If you can move Atlantis to Mexico or wherever, then you can move where Doom is from. You can move where Latveria is.
It's still got to be Eastern Europe, though, right?
Does it, or could it be someplace off of, someplace that would sit in between? And what would make him have an eye on destroying Wakanda? Where could he be that would say, you know what, I want to destroy Wakanda?
But does he want to destroy Wakanda, or does he just want the vibranium? Yeah,
or take it over.
I think he wants the vibranium.
I think Doom's going to be younger. Like, they also said that Henry Cavill is going to be in the MCU as well. That's the rumor. So
right.
Maybe he's going to play Doctor Doom. I don't know.
Well, it depends on whether or not they feel like, even in the Trank version, they kept the rivalry between Doom and Reed Richards as a center point of their mutual creation. So the question becomes, are they going to try to make some complementarity in Doom and Reed, and that's the core conflict, which would mean if it is Giancarlo Esposito, then Reed would actually have to be older than the people that I've seen them considering for Reed, because they do seem to be jumping it younger, although the idea of Reed being as old as he was and Sue's Storm being like, basically 17 is extra creepy. And Jodie Comer, who is the other person that they're kind of saying might be Susan Storm, she's certainly not a naive. So
the guy that they had announced was I don't know I can't remember his name, but the guy that they were talking about was going to be Reed Richards. He looks like he's about the age of Homegirl.
Of Comer?
I don't know. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
I don't see the problem.
There's an actor that they said is I can't remember his name for the life of me.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I don't remember his name either. But I prefer just keep it real. Keep it as with John Krasinski. I don't know why people are so mad about that now. I thought he did fine for the few minutes that he's in Doctor Strange 2 before he was turned to do some fucking lasagna.
Yes, spaghetti. It really was spaghetti. It wasn't lasagna.
It's interesting because maybe about a year ago, they had teased the idea of doing Excalibur. That's where I thought Henry Cavill would be. I thought he would be
I liked
Brian
Excalibur.
Braddock.
Yeah, no, I think that's what people presumed because he's British. He's not blonde, of course, but again, nobody cares about hair color since Steve Rogers turned into a dusky brunette. So I think it's really just about the fact that they have gotten these people. Henry Cavill, at the very least, appeared to be just done with DC. He just wasn't interested. They ruined his face with that crazy CGI mustache removal. I mean, it was so bad. So I don't know. I'm interested in seeing. And is tomorrow it or Sunday? Is there some more on Sunday? Tomorrow's it. So it'll be good to know. Listen, whatever your name is at DC, fold up shop, baby. Give it a couple of years because wait until I don't know 2024. Stream all of your movies direct to friggin' HBO Max. Just do it. You're not going to be. It's way too late. You're way too late.
Yeah. As much as I love,
you need a reboot.
It's not. They dropped the new trailer for Black Adam. Of course, before
which is fire,
DP3. And it's really really good. And I think it's going to be its own good movie. It looks like they're not trying to connect it too heavily to the larger DC universe. The copies of the X-Men with the damn jet coming up out the compound. From that, I was like, okay, if you guys don't stop biting off the X-Men, Dr. Fate, they're dipping way too hard into Doctor Strange and him trying to trap Black Adam in the Mirrorverse or whatever. Look, there's a lot of things that I saw in the trailer that made me say this could not be that good overall. Am I going to watch it? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Am I anywhere near excited about anything having to do with the DC universe?
But just even to compound on the fact that they should wrap it up. If Gal Gadot is working on Snow White, and that's coming out in 2024, when is this Wonder Woman? Like, what is happening?
Don't nobody care. Don't nobody care.
I mean, they did all this announcement of we having a Wonder Woman 3, 2 years ago? And then she had this whole who's going to be in it and all this other stuff. So have they not been working on that?
Well, she did Death on the Nile. She's apparently doing this new thing with Disney. And if she's doing a thing with Disney, that's just bringing her one. I mean, Disney knows what the fuck it's doing. Right. Keep her busy. And listen, nobody cares. You stopped the Wonder Woman momentum. With a hard stop on Wonder Woman 84. It was the most acclaimed DCEU movie, Wonder Woman. Everybody thought it was. I didn't really care for it, but it was beautiful, amazing, da. And then you put out Wonder Woman 84, and it's trash. It was like the Superman 4 of the DCEU.
That it was, Tom. Yes.
It was horrible. There was nothing. It was the quest for peace. No, I am the father. Okay. All right.
There was nothing about it that was good.
No, it was horrible. And which is why nobody cares. Marvel is succeeding by not being god awful. You can say what you want to about I did not enjoy the Eternals. I thought it was ridiculous. But the production design was fine, and I like Gemma Chan, and we got Black Knight, and we got a Blade voiceover. And everybody was like, we got a Blade voiceover! And it was just like, we didn't care about the first 2 hours. And then it's like, I was a big fan of Shang-Chi. I loved Shang-Chi. I thought it was funny. I thought it was heartfelt. I loved the family dynamic. Shang-Chi. I really enjoyed it. I thought Black Widow was a perfectly fine but unnecessary movie. I really liked No Way Home.
Yes.
And Multiverse of Madness, I'm like, it's overstuffed. It didn't really give us a multiverse.
I didn't think it was stuffed enough.
But it was what it was. And then I know that a lot of people really don't like Thor. I thought,
but it's still better than Wonder Woman 84.
It's still better than Wonder Woman 84.
Well, that's not saying much.
It isn't. But I think honestly that the last act arc of Thor, I could watch the last act and feel that I had an enjoyable experience.
Which part? The part where the kid was shooting lightning out of a fucking stuffed animal?
Okay, for 7 seconds on screen. And I know that distracts you so much. It took you completely out. I see.
Because fuck them kids. Hey,
I mean, that's fine.
For a limited time only, you can have my power.
Yeah. No, I get it. And it was very important for them.
Amazing.
It was very important for them to do that.
Okay.
So that the universe could be saved.
It's Gore the God Butcher, not Gore the child abductor. Okay, they're a great villain.
He killed a bunch of gods, though.
Okay, Ryan, me.
He did kill a bunch of gods. He
By
did.
the way,
not on screen. He didn't kill any important gods on screen.
It needed more Christian Bale. That's all I'm saying.
We have already received the trailer for Little Mermaid, and it's already getting a lot of hate and pushback. Because
of course
who she is.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. I need my outfit, so I'm going to be planning my outfit for Little Mermaid. People are already like, we going out.
All I know is
Little Mermaid in droves.
They very conspicuously didn't reveal her face until the song. It was, look at her beautiful CGI tail. Look at this beautiful underwater seascape. They didn't even give us Sebastian. They gave us a flicker of Flounder, but it was just swimming. It was all booty fin shots. And then finally she comes out and she's in there, and look, they didn't lighten her complexion. She looks about as she looks in real life. And she sang the song, and she sings the song beautifully, and she definitely blackens it up. They were, in the Harlem section of the ocean. But it's fine. She is a mermaid. The crab has a Caribbean accent. So they down in Jamaica anyway. What you think?
Yeah.
Look, I told you why people are mad about stuff like that, because people want to see their own reflection. That's why.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, look, they do. But they're not gonna get it. They're so fuck y'all for that.
Never gonna get it. Never gonna get it.
Yeah.
Never gonna get it.
And that's that's just what it is. Oh shit! They also dropped that they're doing a Wanda movie. They showed the poster for the Wanda movie.
Well, that's a rumor, isn't it?
Wait, the Wanda movie?
Well, they're saying it's coming from the D23 feed.
We saw like a Wanda poster. We saw a lot of posters. I mean, like,
wait, hold on, wait a minute. I missed that one.
I'm all for a Wanda movie, but that's just hearsay.
I don't know, Ryan. I don't know.
No, hey, I hope you're right. Hey, I'm all for it. I love me some Wanda.
Wanda Maximoff, D23. Oh no, that's nothing. That's from last year. Scarlet Witch movie announcement rumored again for D23.
Okay.
So
a Wanda 23 event.
Look, there's so many possible rumors. Yeah. We don't know, like, if they're going to announce, like, the X-Men, who's going to be Charles Xavier. I mean, it might be, what's his name? Esposito. Maybe, I mean, we'll see. But
right.
Tomorrow, Twitter is possibly going to shut down with everyone because they're not showing any of the panels on the live stream. Anything that's coming out is going to be straight on Twitter. Twitter's going to shut down tomorrow.
I just need Michael Coulter to walk on stage. That's what I need. That's all I need, and that's a wrap. That's all I need. Give me that Luke Cage action. That's all I need.
All right. Besides all this
Michael B. Jordan walked on stage, you'd be like, oh, it's hot here. Oh, Michael B. Jordan, I'm so happy now. Let's do that bullshit, Liz. Stop it.
Between y'all two and these two characters, I don't know. I'm surprised you weren't looking for Finn Jones.
I was gonna say that, but I'll say that for later.
Okay, so here's the big question for me.
Mm-hmm.
there are rumors that Eternals 2 is going to be announced at D23. No. Now, so here's the question. Is there enough there that it was Chloe Zhao's fault that the movie didn't work? Is there enough there with those characters? Is there enough there with the Celestials being a big part of the story? Is there enough there with Gemma Chan and Brian Tyree Henry and a not crazy Angelina Jolie? Is there enough now that they've stripped away some of the, some would argue superfluous characters? Icarus is gone, Gilgamesh is gone, and Ajax is gone. So now and Sprite is a normal human. So now what you've got is you've got Hephaestus, you've got Athena, you've got Nanjani, and you've got Circe. And Druig. So now you've got 5, and half of them are off planet. So is it possible that now that you've cut away the wheat from the chaff, is it possible that you can make Eternals a decent franchise as long as you don't try to do all of the silly bullshit in the setup? Now that they can actually be a part of the MCU, are those characters that can have some legs and be something in the MCU with or without Chloe Zhao?
Is she doing part 2 or?
Well, that it's not confirmed. She hasn't been confirmed as attached to part 2.
There's supposed to be part 2 is supposed to be quote unquote confirmed, but that's about it. It's just that they're doing an Eternals 2.
Yeah, I got a lot of questions after watching the first movie, so a lot of questions.
Yeah, I actually don't have that many questions. I just want to know, like, so one of the rumors I've heard is that Galactus is going to be a big bad.
Oh, that'd be nice.
And I don't know why Galactus would be a big bad in anything other than a Fantastic Four movie, but it may have to do something with Galactus confronting a Celestial and maybe trying to scale them in terms of power so that Galactus is actually on scale with Celestials, which he's never really been in the comic books, but nobody understands why, because the Celestials are just big, gigantic space robot god things, and so what difference does it make? Galactus eats planets.
If you just use Eternals 2 to introduce Galactus as the next big bad, and just have him come in the end and say, I'm here to eat all of you Eternals. Sure, great. Whatever you want to do, Galactus. But you just bring him in
just
so that you know that beyond Kang, that Galactus is coming.
Oh. The bar is set so low when it comes to Galactus, so just say his name and I'm good. Because they've been doing a lot of characters dirty.
With the
gas,
the fucking robots or whatever. That was god awful. Okay. That was god awful. No one can ever forgive that Galactus.
The space cloud bullshit.
Yeah.
No, actually, Hasbro Pulse has a 4-foot high Galactus, so I'm pretty sure they can do the CGI modeling to get it looking right.
I'm sure they can, because that Galactus is fire.
Yeah, I haven't gotten it yet, and I'm getting a little salty.
No, but they say that it's fully funded. All of the different tiers were funded, and it is.
Oh no, they've shown the prototype. No, I saw the video. I watched the video of the prototype unboxing. I know it's almost there.
Yeah.
I'm just salty I don't have mine.
Which tier did you get?
Oh, I got the full thing.
Oh man. Oh, Tom.
Oh no, I got it. I bought it. I didn't just buy an extra figure. I got the whole fucking thing.
Fucking Tony Stark over here.
Bring it on so that we can see it.
Oh yeah, no, we can do an unboxing on the show. I'll just have to stand way back.
After they just come up to the camera and be like, look at this, look at this.
No, it's big. It's impressive. That's what she said. So I am ready. I just don't know where I'm going to put it. Actually,
I know. Never mind.
Okay, all right.
Well,
that was for you, Ryan. That was just for you, Ryan.
Your office somewhere?
Yeah, it'll probably be in the office. Yeah, it'll probably be in the office.
Okay. Oh, damn it. All right. This is how things get off the rail. Beyond all this fantastic goodness, what are we watching? Liz, what's on Apple TV?
actually.
Oh, stop fronting.
Nothing has really premiered on Apple TV this week. I will say that Central Park is back, which I really, really love. But something else has previewed this week, which is The Good Fight, the last season of The Good Fight.
Okay.
So I totally watched the first episode, and it is what it is. And because I don't like the new character that they brought on.
Oh. Wait, you've watched the first episode?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got to do that.
And of course, something I think that we're all going to be talking about isn't our show back?
Oh shit, Liz, you are right.
Oh, Cobra Kai.
Cobra Kai just hit today. Damn it. I'm tripping. Look, I was up till 1:30 watching the elves. So I will get with Cobra Kai right after this. You are right, Liz.
I was saving it for my birthday tomorrow.
Oh,
so we could all watch it together because my kids are going to want
the early birthday announcement.
I hope you get that Michael B. Jordan cake.
Not the Michael B. Jordan cake with all brown M&Ms as his scars.
Y'all are so wrong. That's so wrong. It's unnecessary. Ryan, what are you watching?
I'll be watching two things this weekend. Rings of Power and my Raiders marching on to victory.
You mean Cobra Kai?
Maybe. We'll see.
Oh, wow. Damn. Oh, no, I'm definitely I
haven't seen one episode of Cobra Kai, so.
Oh! Well, that's why.
Oh.
Okay.
All right,
throw him away.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Wow.
Who is this guy?
I'm sorry. I apologize.
Dude,
I don't know how you're on. I don't know how you're on this show. You know he's nowhere on the Expanse.
I'm on season 3.
Jesus.
Hey, you're
I thought I was the asshole on the Expanse because I kept telling you guys for months and months and months. Yeah, I'm in the middle of episode 2, and then I got completely sucked in and watched the whole fucking thing, falling asleep. Watching episodes and having to rewind them in the morning because I fell asleep. That was me in The Expanse. I love The Expanse. It's a great show. But if you have not watched, if you're a video game person and you have not watched Tekken Bloodlines, that's a darn good little video game adaptation,
on
manga,
Netflix, right?
3D animation. Yeah. And it's a relatively short, I think there's only like 8 episodes. And it centers on Jin Kazama, who is the son of Kazuya and Heihachi Mishima. And so there is the Iron King of Iron Fist tournament again, of course, because it's Tekken. But it's just well done, and it's not cheesy, and they have some actual themes in it. I was pleasantly surprised. So it's kind of like Baki in a way because it's a fighting tournament thing.
Okay.
But one of the best parts about it is that if you play Tekken, you will recognize the actual combos in the movie because they replicate the actual combos with the actual effects of when one of them uses a supercharged kick and kicks and there's like a little pink ball or whatever, or the blue sparks, or it's pretty darn good, and they do the actual combos, and so I enjoyed it more than I thought I would actually, and the animation is really pretty awesome.
Okay,
cool. Right.
I finally got through Sandman, and I watched the first half of the
2 extra episodes.
I've gotten into Calliope. But the night of 1,000 cats, I swear, I was about to get into my car and go over to my co-parents' house and take all them cats the hell outside. Like, y'all ain't gonna be here plotting,
eating your kids,
eating my kids. Damn, that episode was freaky.
Yeah, I actually thought Calliope was better. But I did enjoy the mythology of the cats, and I like the animation style of the night Dreams of 1,000 Cats or whatever. Yeah. I just really dig Sandman. I can't wait for more episodes. I cannot wait for more episodes of that show.
Phenomenal show.
Yeah, it really is.
Probably one of the blackest DC shows since Black Lightning. Yeah, surprisingly so. I was like, damn, like this is just the world that y'all have dreamed of.
And death is fine.
Yes.
Like Barack talking about Michelle's portrait, fine. She fine.
There it is. There it is. All right, y'all. Shit. McBain, take us out, good sir.
I did not know that Irish Twitter was a thing.
They have been going in.
Yeah. Irish Twitter.
The best thing I showed you.
Irish Twitter. Irish Twitter. Did I give a fake?
No.
No fakes given.
Y'all need to.
The damn tap dancing outside the damn.
Okay, the tap dancing isn't real though.
Okay.
That was actually shot in January of 2022. Those guys tap dance all over the place. So the song was real, but the song was not done in response. No, it was not. It was just
Irish Twitter going in.
That was just Irish, not even Irish Twitter. It was a woman who saw a post, and then I think she put the little tag on it. Please do this in front of Buckingham Palace.
It's all bad. Damn, it's just.
I'm gonna tell you.
It was a damn good dance though. They clogged they fucking asses off.
Everyone that's out there reposting the whatchamacallit, the Paul Mooney clip on the Queen. Damn. What you say, Liz?
For y'all who are watching this, y'all need to get on this Irish Twitter, because it is the funniest thing.
It's pretty. It's pretty. Oh my God! Did you see the football game? Where they were screaming Lizzie in a box.
Oh man. Okay. All right.
I'm not going to comment on any of that.
All right.
It's tough. It's heavy stuff.
Okay. They don't really care. It's so mean.
No, they don't. So all right. Liz, what you got for us?
I am no man. I am woman.
Okay,
Lord of the Rings.
No, I know. But she doesn't. I don't think she says I am woman.
Yes,
he says no man can kill me, and she says I am no man.
And then she takes off her hat.
Right, but she doesn't say I am woman. She just says I am no man.
It's my interpretation of what she meant.
I understand, but while you were castigating me for not knowing the Lord of the Rings, I'm just telling you I actually do know the whole line. And she ain't say I am a woman, because that would have been corny as fuck. No, I get it.
You should have said, did you just assume my gender?
Davis twist, like, damn. All right, Tom.
Where is my Nazgul suit?
See, this is what you get when you let us into the when you have diversity in Lord of the Rings now.
It's all their fault.
You're gonna get the remix. It's the remix.